What it do, what it do. Welcome back to another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for those who are new. And be sure to turn on your bell notifications so you guys get the latest updates here on Straight Facts. I said I wasn't going to chime in on the Diddy situation, but everybody's been watching the Diddy situation, and I just dropped in to give my 2 cents on what I think about the Diddy situation as a whole. My take on it is that, man, I come from an era that these are the people, these are the moguls, these are the people we really looked up to, like, in a major way. Like, man, if I could reach a Diddy status in life, man, Lord Jesus, what would I do? So the problem that I have with someone like Diddy going through and seeing what's being done behind closed doors with your power, it's a bad look for any successful black man, or for any black man that's looking up to be all he can be in life. Because what that does to me is sending out that message that it don't matter what you look like, it don't matter if you're a charmer, it doesn't matter how much money you got, it doesn't matter how much residual income you guarantee. It simply comes down to whether you are a good person or not. Whether you're a good person or not in today's time is going to take you way further than what success or monetary value can gain you today. So when I see people like the big moguls, like R. Kelly, and they try to, kind of mix Jay-Z in with that. When I see these people going down, man, it automatically take my mind to that place that, dang, man, for the young men that have looked up to those people, we know today that obtaining success, and massive success, in his case, is not the thing to be today. Hear me when I say that. That's what that tells me. So when you see your big dogs go down, your R. Kellys, your Diddy's, man, because that testimony that Cassie gave, which links with the evidence that we have seen in the video, is just, man, I just don't see him winning that. And then there's a all-female jury, that this case is being presented to. So that's the aspect, that's the point of view that I'm looking at it from, and that's the aspect of it that I'm talking about. I mean, because we don't know, when it comes to anybody, how monstrous they could be behind the scene, and what power, fame, and control could make a person do. And we saw signs of it. Diddy would often say, shout out to Cassie, for being, for holding me down in my darkest times. You guys have seen the clips on things like that. So this really took place, and this is really a real thing. But when I see the moguls go down like that, man, that's the shame in it for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's the shame in it for me. A human being could be responsible for a lot of things in life. So I've never looked at one that have had it all monetarily, that, that they got it so made in the world that, you'll do anything to be in their shoes. Or you do anything to be them. Because music and hip hop have inspired so many people nationwide so much, man. It's hurtful to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's hurtful to see a giant go down. I think it got so bad in the courtroom during the testimonies that the twin girls had to run out. Women are a little more sensitive to things, that they hearing these things that they can't believe, that Diddy really did such things, to women, let alone this woman, Cassie, which is what most things are centered around at this point in the trial, as it continues. But I just wanted to drop in and give my 2 cents on it, man. But that's from my aspect, from my generation, 80s baby, coming up, hip hop raised us, man, it's a blow. It's a blow in the side, no different than the R&B king, R. Kelly, taking a hit as well. 30-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? So he won't get out till he 80, possible. You know what I'm saying? So to see these giants go down, man, it's a wake up. It's one of those things that, man, what do you live for to be today? As far as a kid dreaming, that's where I go with it. Because when the big dogs go down, when this news like that surface the world, man, and and these kids look up to these people, man, that's man. It's just that it takes our heroes away, man. So it don't give purpose to look forward to possibly being a mogul one day, because that's just like becoming such a thing, and people saying, well, who cares? Who cares that you trying to be all you can be? Who cares that you trying to go be this big music executive that can earn millions of dollars, if not become a billionaire? Who cares? That's what that does, man. That's what that crushes, man. It crushes dreams, And like I say, for an 80s baby that came up off hip-hop, to see the giant go down, or to see a giant, seems that, that may be a big conviction on this. And we still don't know. That's why we in trial. Anything could happen. We seen OJ beat murder, so you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? But it just ain't looking good right now for Diddy in terms of what Cassie got on that stand, took the stand, and how she detailed how the freak offs, even the video that we was able to see too, how Cassie was able to say that was a freak off taking place at that time, but he wanted her to be a part of it, or wanted her to come back and intertwine. But it makes sense when we see Diddy run out of a hotel room in a towel. He goes get Cassidy because she no longer wanted to participate. Then he signed the lady to a 10-year record deal. You know what I'm saying? That's like a life commitment, man, where the lady only completed one album. You know what I'm saying? Who signs to a 10-album deal? You know how hard it is to make 10 albums? You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to consider in the situation too, man. That's just like signing your life away. So when people, it's just a wake-up call for what people think they want fame or even fortune. That ain't what it is, man. If you ain't got peace and some kind of happiness in your everyday, I promise you, you won't be happy in this lifetime. I promise you won't be happy in this lifetime. But that's my take on the Diddy trial situation, man. And that's how I feel about, the Cassie testimony. Man, I just don't see how he gonna beat this one. Just that alone. Because now they get to tie a person that's saying, hey, that's me on that camera getting stomped by this man, and we was in the middle of a freak off, and he decided she wanted to get away. He decided to come black my eye and drag me back in, to where she felt like she was imprisonated the whole entire time when they started dating at the age of 22. He met her at the age of 19 because Ryan Leslie, the producer that, he did some music as well, discovered her. So Diddy pretty much took his girlfriend from him, to make that happen. So, but just, man, it just, it's just that, that's where my mind go with it, man. You guys jump in the comments and let me know. How does the Diddy trial or the Cassie testimony or Diddy as a whole going down, or possibly can be convicted from this? How does it make you guys feel? Especially if you're an 80s baby that was raised off hip hop. But for those who are new, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to share the video. Until the next video, straight facts with your boy Feast. 1.